Hello, a very good evening to all of you. Today we are going to discuss the case note of Miss Joyce. I think her name is Joyce. Let's see. Yeah, it is Jamie Joyce. And we are writing to a gastroenterologist here for further investigation and definitive diagnosis. So we are not going to write to the gastroenterologist for anything else. We have specific reasons to write. We are writing this referral letter to conduct further investigations for Ms. Joyce and to formulate a conclusive diagnosis, as her professional diagnosis is gastroesophageal reflux with or without stricture. So we are referring to a gastroenterologist for an opinion and endoscopy is if required. So a possible endoscopy, whether that's that comes under investigation. So the purpose is very clear. Now let's see what happened to Miss Jamie Joyce. Jamie Joyce is retired. Not retired. She is a secondary school teacher who teaches history and English. Now, she was born in 1977. Now, I think she'll be having above 40. She's above 40. Now, I just want to tell you something here. This details height, weight, BMI, overweight. And this particular data was taken in 18 June 2018, which has no relevance right now because our date is 2022. So 4 years she must have changed her weight. She was overweight in 2018. That was very clear. So please make sure that this is not her current BMI. Her current BMI may be altered because it's 4 years time right now. So this might have been a wrong thing if you include. Now, if you see further, you can see that she's a social drinker and mainly spirit. So she is something relevant to the gastroenterologist that she's taking alcohol and she's taking spirits. Something which is relevant now. No substance intake nil, so it's not. So allergies, dust mite, sulfur dioxide has no relevance here. Coordinate might be important because he might prescribe codeine after an endoscopy or something like that. So, or if someone prescribes codeine for, as far as she had an upper respiratory tract infection. So if it is prescribed, it contracts, so it is allergic. So that thing should be informed to each and every medical professional who has the right to prescribe medicines. So it becomes important. Dust mites and sulfur dioxide has no importance here. Now, regarding family history, we don't have any other family history significant except the father who has a peptic ulcer. Now, we have a lot of previous medical history which are insignificant here, but some things are important here. Now, it is 2010, the overweight and so weight reduction. So she was overweight in 2010 and she saw weight reduction. That's a significant thing. So in which way she had reduced her weight, she might have adopted several measures and that might have resulted in present condition. So it has some relevance there. At the same time, she had something, dyspepsia. So that's something related to dysphagia. which is the current condition right now. So the presenting condition is dysphagia, especially the solid food, which she had claimed to have started 2 weeks ago after an upper respiratory tract infection, which was self-medicated by her with over-the-counter the Chinese herbal product. The contents are not. Now we have another significant thing here, concomitant epigastric pain radiating to back, level thoracic 12 vertebrae. Now, and we have a recent weight loss of about 2 kg here. No recent increase in the coffee consumption. And now something is related to the drugs. That's aspirin, which she takes occasionally 2 to 3 times a month. So this might also cause some problems. So side effects may be there. So we are going to inform this to the gastroenterologist too. Now the provisional diagnosis, already we have discussed this thing. Now we are going to refer to the gastroenterologist for the opinion of for the expert opinion and the possibility of an endoscopy. We already informed her to reduce the amount of coffee and alcohol and discontinue the over-the-counter medication, which she was taking for upper respiratory tract infection. Now, pantoprazole 40 mg daily. So this is the thing. What we have. Let's look at the question once again. Yeah. So you can see the presenting complaints there, 18 May 2022, which becomes relevant there. Okay. Now, we're writing, this is 18 May 2022, writing to Dr. Thor Ontisen, gastroenterologist, Saragasso Hospital, 007 Down Street, Saragasso. Dear Dr. Ontisen, reference Miss Jamie Joyce, 19 September 1977. I'm writing this letter to refer Miss Jamie Joyce for further investigation to confirm her diagnosis. So what is the purpose of your letter? I'm writing to seek your expert service. I'm writing to seek your expert advice for Miss Jamie Joyce by conducting further investigations on her to confirm her diagnosis. She is provisionally diagnosed with the gastroesophageal reflux with or without stricture. So that's another way of writing the purpose paragraph. So it's written a different way here. You can try a number of methods, but all the things should be in a formal way. That's it. Now, what's the presenting complaint? Today, Ms. Joyce presented with the complaint of dysphagia for solid food. She claimed that the difficulty started 2 weeks ago following an upper respiratory tract infection, which she treated herself with some Chinese herbal medicines. So we have said the problem that's dysphagia. It started 2 weeks ago following URTI. She had taken some Chinese herbal medicines. In addition, she reported concomitant epigastric pain, which radiates to her back precisely to the level of thoracic vertebrae 12. So this is another significant landmark there. So we have identified that, and we have presented it in a sentence, meaningful sentence, as the second sentence here, now the third sentence here. Now the fourth sentence here, she has also reported a recent increase in her coffee consumption and weight reduction of about 2 kilograms. So this is another thing that we have to inform the gastroenterologist here. Now, what is our action? So our action after commencing pantoprazole 40 mg daily. So we have started pantoprazole. We advised her to stop taking over-the-counter medications and to reduce volumes of both coffee and alcohol. So we advised her to reduce the amount of coffee as well as alcohol. So that's what the first paragraph is all about. You can reduce the word count a little bit more if you have the vocabulary ability. I just have written these sentences in a very simpler form in order to make you understand. So even if you have the ability, you can make it tighter and reduce the word count if you have the vocabulary. Only if you have the vocabulary level and the grammatical range and accuracy. If you don't have the grammatical range and accuracy as well as the vocabulary range, you please try to write a little bit lax or relax sentences. So it's up to you. It's up to the level of language a person has. The proficiency of the language differs from person to person. So some individuals or some candidates have the ability to reduce the word count without reducing the essence of the sentence. So that is perfect. And one thing that you have to take care is that the letter should not be too formal. It should be nearly simple as well as formal. So the second paragraph is about the past history and all these things. Joyce had an episode of dyspepsia in 2014, and her father is a known case for peptic ulcer. Apart from that, so this is all about her past medical history, that she had an episode of dyspepsia in 2014. Her father is a known case of peptic ulcer. And apart from that, she sought weight reduction measures since 2010. So that dyspepsia, father's history, weight reduction measures since 2010. Now, except taking aspirin twice or thrice a month, she has no significant recent medical history. So this is the only major drug that she's taking right now. That's aspirin twice or thrice. She has no medication, no major medication history at present. Now, that's all the thing which we are going to explain to the gastroenterologist, which are relevant to the gastroenterologist. We have said that. Now, it would be appreciated if you could attend Ms. Joyce and carry out further investigations, including an endoscopy if required, to reach a conclusive diagnosis. So we are not going to write, or we are not going to refer Ms. Joyce to the gastroenterologist for anything else. We're asking him to carry out further investigations, including an optional endoscopy, in order to reach a conclusive diagnosis. That's very clear. We don't have any other purpose. That's what we have written here. Of note, she is allergic to codeine, so this is added here that he might have he may give her, or someone might give her codeine accidentally. So that it should be it should result in allergy. So we have read something that she has allergy to dust mites and sulfur dioxide, and that doesn't has a significance here. So now here we have concluded the letter. If you have any further queries regarding Ms. Joyce, please feel free to contact me. Sincerely, Nurse. So I hope this letter is clear to you. It's very simple. And I hope I meet you soon with another letter soon. Thank you. Have a nice day.